yeah. Wanna say, hey, yeah.
Steve Wood, no limit. Hey,
There's no limit, no limit, no limit. Wanna say, hey, yeah.
all platforms, check me out, look.
There's no limit, there's no limit on everything. Oh, 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 feel like we made it.
Hey,
There's no limit, there's no limit on everything. Oh, 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 feel like we made it. My perception been apologetic. Top from the plug instead of college credits. No choice but to sell it low debit. Just me and my Chevy Casman, heavy full of unleaded. They copy my style and let it. Father them all, forget it. Throw them a ball and catch a ball. Stop until I walk up in hall with letters. You give me the train like a call. Weathers, rock the diamonds in the small letters. Murky platinum and they all jealous. Pop lock, get your all. Paris LV gotta be all. Rebels, heavy plastic like it's all metal. Listen, if it ain't my problem, please don't involve me. Never hibernating as ready as can be. On everything, with no disruptions. All is nothing but all assumption. Hey, there's no limit, there's no limit on everything. Oh, 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 feel like I'm made it. Hey, there's no limit, there's no limit on everything. Oh, 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 feel like I'm made it. Got you know I'm with the pistol, even on top shelf. Me and X, my signature, she a murder the contest. Why you send to my account? I can buy a complex. Prior engagements only focus, that be my mindset. Some nights really takes time. Light a birthday cake for your boy sign. Gotta go hard, not just talking sometimes. Don't mind telling you more than one time. If it ain't my problem, please don't involve me. Never hibernating, ready as can be. On everything, no disruptions. All or nothing, all assumption. Yeah, there's no limit, there's no limit on everything. Oh, 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 feel like we made it. There's no limit, there's no limit
no limit on all platforms coming soon.
Oh, oh, oh,
Believe it.
feel like we made it.
Come on.
Hey, yeah, hey, hey, yeah. I wanna say, hey, yeah.
Hey, come on, man. That's with me. Let's kick it off, man. Random podcast show. D Wood. Let's get it poppin'. You know what it is.
What it is, what it is, what it is. This is your boy Hip Hop Karma, and you are tuned into the Random Podcast Show. And tonight I have a special guest, and tonight, this evening, the special guest. What's your name, brother? Let
My name is D Wood, and you can call me nothing else, D Wood.
D-
No S. Please don't put no S on that. People be like, yo, D Woods. No, D Wood. There's a couple D Wood out there that, you know what I'm saying, artists that I mess with. No, I know it's not. If there's any other D Wood or they're trash, you know what I'm saying?
That's how
Respect,
you
it's
feel.
beef off top.
Off top.
You know what it is, man. D Wood, the one and only. Singles out in stores, man. That's gonna be the. Let me stop promoting. I gotta get it.
What,
get it.
Where'd you get that name from?
I got it from my first name and my last name. You know, I take a piece in a piece.
Oh, okay.
Keep it simple, man. A lot of people want to be Zacto Dynamite. I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Hey,
right.
I'm just D Wood, man. And the words that I spit on these bars be real. You know what I'm saying?
So that's actually your first and your last name, first initial last name.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Got real family. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real person with
Gotcha.
real emotions.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I love my wife and my kids. You know
There
what
you
I'm
go.
saying? I'm sorry, ladies. That's what it is. But right now, I got to get this bag for them and do it for me, too.
That's
you
right.
feel me?
So what got you started into doing music, man? What age were you when you first kind of really started getting into music?
I mean, I started early, bro, you know. But, I mean, it goes back to 2015 where I took it serious. You know what I'm saying? And started putting things together on wax. And recording and getting it mixed and mastered and quality enough to put it out there. You know what I mean? So when it came to presented to audiences, I wanted to be at its best quality. So that takes time, it takes money, and especially doing this, independently, you got to be on your grind. You have to do all the marketing yourself, your promotion.
So I know you come from Chicago in 2005. Were you out here in California, or were you in Chicago at that time?
Okay, we gonna zip back. Chicago came in from.
No. Where did you start doing the music? Were you in California when you started doing music, or were you out there?
No. I initially started playing the drums. Like that was the first thing musically for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And playing drums was a huge.
What age was that?
Part of my life. Yeah. My father, he was a drum major. You know what I'm saying? He played instruments. He taught me so much. His name was Ron Moore. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Huge part of my musical background. But it formed me to who I am right now. I like funky stuff. You know.
How old were you when you started playing the drums?
Early, like my mother would say, like 2, 3.
Whoa.
Yeah, like early.
So 4 or 5, you had the drumsticks in your hands.
Facts.
So your pops
on the set.
So your pops was playing the drums himself, or how did you get even drums? How did you fucking even play the drums? There was a drum set in your house, or how'd that work?
Drums was in the crib, man. He had his own drum set. We would pack it up. You know what I'm saying? And go to churches and go to rehearsals. And because, you know what I'm saying, we were really church-oriented family.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Before the whole split. But that came later on. But most definitely, his music resonated with me. You know, Earth, Wind, and Fire's, Stevie Wonder's. You think about it, you know what I'm saying, the greats, Marvin Gaye. Bands,
these are
Ohio
the
players,
and stuff. And now, was your pops having a band, or was he just rocking with the church at that time?
I mean, he had bands throughout. You know what I'm saying? He had his little DJ kit and stuff. But about me, it transcended through me because I just love rhythm. I love, the point that I put the music across and the message. You know what I'm saying? He never really, made his message out
He was doing the instrumentation, not writing.
And the performing.
Got you. So when you 2005, where are you at there? Where are you at in that time of your life?
So 2005, that's dates back. I ain't trying to go back that memory lane. That you get that on the autobiography. But we can talk about anything musical, man, with the vibe with my path right now with releasing this EP, The Speakers Have Eyes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's huge. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Musically, it's everything that I do in a quick little, excerpt. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really no whole album. It's a 6
So Music Have Eyes is the new project you're working on?
The Speakers Have Eyes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? D Wood on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, you know what I'm saying? Everything. YouTube. I'm gonna have a video together, you know what I'm saying, for a few of these joints off of here.
Okay.
Coming soon, you know what I'm saying? But most definitely, originally from Chicago, came out here to Cali, was in the military. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Did you sign up out there and it moved you out here? Like, did the military move you out here?
Most definitely came from Chicago and came to Cali. Camp Pendleton.
Did they move you to Camp Pendleton type shit?
Yeah. You know, Camp Pendleton is right here in Oceanside, California.
Right.
So naturally,
Is that 2005?
No, that's another date. I'm not trying to put times and dates on things, but you know what I'm saying?
So that's what brought you to California is the military. Basically.
Right, yeah.
Got you.
Yeah,
and that's from high school type shit?
Yes, that's what it was. So
got you, okay.
And it's been love since I've been out here, man, back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Still love for the crib, hometown. But Oceanside has been and just Southern California, period. From Oakland to the Bay Area, they show me love. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers just used my song Blessings. Thank God for the you know what I'm saying, championship they just won. You know what I'm saying, this past year. So Let's hope they do good this year. And all them Lakers fans out there, shout out the song "Blessings" on all platforms.
How did Blessings actually come about? Was that an opportunity that was like presented to you, like, hey, send your song to this for that NBA thing, or was it like, hey, we need a song called Blessings, or like how did that transcend?
Man, song Blessings just came as a lesson. Honestly, when it comes to the songs that I get, what motivates me is the music, of course, the sound and the pockets within that sound to create something dope. And that, adds up to something special at the end. I can't give you the entire ingredients, but, there's some sauce in there involved. You got to mix around, get it just right. You know what I'm saying? The temperature gotta be, you know what I'm saying? People be doing it,
Was it
but their
different-
temperature be off and they don't refrigerate it. It's a code to it, but you know what I'm saying? Lock in with me. I'm gonna teach y'all more about it. If y'all dig the sound, man, I'm gonna tell. Hey, look, I want everybody's music to sound good.
Right.
For real, bro.
So what's your creative process? Do you listen to the beat first? Are you writing the music first? Do you already have the lyrics and you're kind of matching the lyrics to a beat, or do you listen to the beat and that's what creates the vibe to write?
I mean, it gotta be the beat. Most definitely is a huge part, but it's you as the artist. Like I don't mind if somebody does the same beat as me, because I feel like I'm gonna take that to a different place that their paintbrush would. And if you're original artist and not copying anybody's format, yours should too. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, you know, everybody reaches their own, you know, plateau. But
No. So what's your process first? Do you listen to the beat first, or do you already have a verse written?
oh, you talking about piece by piece? Well,
like how do you, when you get into the
most-
studio? How do you get into the studio? What's
So
your work
my
process?
studio vibe is always going. It's nonstop. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a turn it on, turn it off. You know what I mean? It's always going. If idea come, I gotta, you know, put it down. I'll go to the studio immediately.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, start putting it in my phone. You know, I could freestyle very well, but I use that for practice.
So
what
are
I
you
mean?
coming up with bars before you even hear the beat?
Nah. I like the beats. You know what I'm saying, to talk to me, and you know what I'm saying, if it's a real magical beat, it'll damn near tell you itself.
Everything, pretty much. Got you.
Fill in the blanks.
Got you.
You know
So
what I mean?
so how long did the song like Blessings? How long did that take you to write?
I mean, blessings. It was thundering one night in the backyard, man, and it was pouring down. I had bad drainage right back there, right. So the rain's coming. Thunder woke me and my wife up. You know what I'm saying? I went back and smoked, relaxed. I'm up now. You know?
Yeah.
Southern California, you don't get that much rain. It's
Yeah.
beautiful out here.
Yeah.
Palm trees.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know. So I go in the back, flooded. I gotta smoke outside. I don't have a match and nothing like that. I'm just a humble man trying to make it work. So listen, I go in water up to my knees, no BS. You know what I'm saying? I started writing the song Blessings. It came down like chills over my spine, and you know, it just did something a little bit later than.
So you literally
initially when I
woke
first
up
dropped it.
woke up, couldn't sleep that night, and wrote a song.
Blessings, rain down on me, you know what I'm saying? Fall from my head to my feet, you know what I'm saying? It was real talk. I give you the bars bar for bar, but you know, go check out Blessings on Spotify. Real talk. It's a beautiful vibe, and if you like success and if you like positive energy, you're gonna feel it radiating off the speakers from me.
That's crazy. That's almost like a sentiment of like supposed to happen. If a song wakes you up out of your sleep, put you outside, now you up at X amount of time, you're listening to the rain, and this is the song the NBA chooses.
Yeah, I mean, you know, God works in mysterious ways, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm believing God himself, you know, and he's number one, and he's my motivation. He gives me the blessings and the touches to do what I do, to paint that brush, you know what I'm saying? Without him, I'm nothing. You know what I'm saying? I look to him for everything.
That's
and,
right.
You know, my mother and that comes secondary.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
So with the drums, I'm gonna bring that back. Do you still fuck with the drums at all, or do you do any kind of production?
Yeah. Once you start, it's like a drug habit. You gotta always drum beat on something.
Got you.
If you really love it, because I love it. You know, music
Yeah.
in my genes, in my blood is to create, I guess.
Yeah. So are you waking up like on a daily thing and kind of creating like thinking of songs or thinking of music or thinking of
Nonstop,
vibes?
24/7.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to me, and it normally comes after I work out. I keep a nice little regimen together. You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing a D Wood apparel coming. It's gonna have the speakers have eyes. You know what I'm saying? Edition.
Hard.
So when I drop this, it's gonna be a
That's actually super
sweatsuit you
hard.
can actually purchase as well. So and t-shirts, hats. You know,
Do they come with all the patches?
they do come with all the patches and all the fireworks.
That's hard.
You take it off and you get fireworks in a box. Boom. Yeah. I'm trying to clear a few
Damn.
things up with the SEA.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna make
might not work, but hey, the box is a dope idea. I like that fucking idea.
You know,
I
let's
like
do it.
So 2020, man. You know, that was crazy year for a lot of people, in general, everybody, and it's something that we've never seen in our fucking lives, and something that we never had to deal with. How did you deal with it, or did you get
Yeah.
to deal with it, or how did that
Well,
work?
2020 was huge, man. I lost a great big part of my life, and as many others have. You know, no
Yeah.
telling what people's going through.
Yeah.
And prayers go out to those still struggling now to this day.
Yeah.
And have faith and strength that you'll, you know what I'm saying, have the, you know, you'll survive it. Just stay strong, man. And that's, I got songs like Faith, you know what I'm saying, on Spotify,
Mm-hmm.
and songs like, you know what I'm saying, Run It, or or God talk, because it's positive energy, and God is a big part of my music right now. And it's, and, earlier music, it was going into, the shoot 'em up bang bangs, the aggressive, the
What made you change?
made me change was the simple fact that music should be delivered to any and everybody, and once you code it a certain way, only a certain amount of people can hear it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be smart enough to talk to the whole room rather than just your boy that's from your neighborhood that you
Right.
talk that slang with.
Right.
You got to
right.
jump outside that box sometimes just to make sure communication is key. You know what I mean? And that's what I want to deliver musically.
I was pretty deep. You said how you code it is different because people won't understand it. That's a thing. Is certain genres of music are gonna definitely go to certain people in certain aspects. Certain people aren't gonna listen to it because it might be talking about shooting them up and gangbanging and shit like that. You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
respect to those who get their art out. I most definitely drew those pictures.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you can draw them with class.
Did you I want you to be real with me. When you go back and you reflect on your older music, is it something that you reflect on and you're glad that you've grown from it, or do you see yourself using that as like, okay, that was a time in my life and a chapter that I'm past?
Well, I think you gotta have catalog. And catalog, you can go as an artist. I like to go back and see some early on art. It depends on how much you like his music, and you can check out some early editions of me.
Right.
Because I still got it mostly on Spotify and iTunes, and I try to get everything out there. But I have more stuff on my hard drive that I want to release to get mixed and mastered. You know what I mean? If you think about Prince and his back cave all day creating, that's
Yeah.
what I kind of.
You got that cooking right now.
Nah, not really. I gotta live outside of that because I got 3 beautiful little girls too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they're in my world. You know what I'm saying? My oldest is Kiera, and Layla and Sydney, and they're my world. So I do it for me. It's my passion. They allow me to do it. They encourage me.
That's dope.
They learn my songs and stuff like that, and sing along to them. And I even got some recordings of them. Man.
Is that
That's
is that maybe what made you change some of the music? Is seeing them grow up and now listening to the music and kind of digesting it, and you were like, oh shit, let me maybe switch the tone up a little bit, or did that have anything to do with it?
Nah, I think it's just maturity. You know what I'm saying? You start seeing things, you can say the same thing politely. Excuse me, let me get past you, than
Right.
having to be a macho man everywhere you go, every step of your way.
Right.
And I know people that live like that, some people that don't. I'm kind of
Right.
in between. I have a a good side and things of times I think of doing bad things. But
Right.
it's the pressure that makes you. What you choose to do is what makes you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be a better you.
Yeah. Growing up in Chicago, was there any artists out there that were influencing you? Because I know, like,
Yeah,
out here we
man,
have the-
Twister, Do or Die.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Crucial Conflict. You know what I'm saying? Those was my R. Kelly's.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was huge, you know what I'm saying? And growing up, what else? Donny Hathaway.
How about outside of R&B and rap? Was there anything like different that I wouldn't have expected you to be listening to? Like you fucking bumping country or something on the side, or punk rock, or rock and roll,
everything got a groove to it,
the
man.
Beatles or anything like
Everything got a groove to it, and
Yeah.
I can write anything. It's about how creative you're willing to go. And I feel like I'm as creative as they come. If there's others out there that's creative as me, I would like to meet them because they may inspire me. I like to be inspired.
You could do a country song, maybe.
No problem, Mark. You talking about pain, hurt? Talk to me, huh?
Dogs missing.
Man, no. I'm gonna keep it serious. It's all gonna be romantic. You
Yeah,
gotta be when you
yeah.
talking country, man. Let's get straight to the point. You look good in them jeans and them boots. Oh my God, you killing it.
There you go.
Now how am I
Boom.
gonna approach and get that
Right.
to this country beat
Right.
and be smooth with it? Come
Right.
on, Billy D. Williams, man.
Billy
Look
D.
him
Williams. Hello.
up. D. Wood on all platforms.
He's stupid as hell, man. So when did you start paying attention to these platforms, man, and start putting your shit on the platforms?
Seriously, 2015, it became.
That's when you were like,
it was like, yo,
putting it on
forget all this riding around in our cars,
Right.
listening to my music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we enjoyed doing it. And it was like chants and things that we understood about.
When did you
music.
go up to the Bay, to Vallejo and Ozcat Radio and shit like that? Because I actually seen your CD up there, and I ran into somebody, and I was like, I know this guy down in San Diego.
I mean, music travels because music travels. I swear, I get people from UK. I get people from Africa, people
Yeah.
from all over the world that enjoys, and can enjoy it because of the vibe, and I love the reach with music. Music can change so many things, and even the vibe of the music that we listen to or pump to our young kids, we can change the temperature on certain violent, interactions and stuff
So
like
did
that.
you go to the Bay, or did music make it to the Bay?
Music made it to the Bay, and I got people out in the Bay, and I've been to the Bay before, but it's random trips. Man, I've been out there a few times. I got actually people, my boy Santos. Shout out to Jay
Okay.
Santos. He's
Okay.
from out there.
Okay.
A few of my partners that was in the military out there. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
Shout out to the Marine Corps. You know what I'm saying? We came in there dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Did you do music in the military?
Most definitely. I used to spend my whole little check trying to get some studio time.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? It wasn't really balling, but you know what I'm saying? It did the trick.
So when you were in the military, and that's when they moved you to Oceanside, was that when you were like, shit, I'm gonna start? Was that like the first time you got to hear your voice on the mic?
I mean, it's kind of crazy because
Or did
nah,
you?
nah. I used to play with DJ equipment with my stepfather. He had a little
Okay.
DJ setup.
Okay.
And he used to do skits. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? He was very musical, man, and
Okay.
very entertaining, charismatic. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And he can keep a whole crowd entertained. But I don't know. God gives you certain lights, and I feel like if you overuse them or abuse them, he'll take them away. In life, it'll remind you of that. You know what I'm saying? But he could have did a lot more, but he did enough. You know what I'm saying, to inspire me for sure.
So when you started hearing your voice on it, and were you a solo act right then, or were you a group, or like how did you come into the game?
Oh yeah, it was
rapping
always
in
going to the
2015?
studio with the boys. You
the
know what I'm
boys?
saying? I had
Okay.
my homies like, Q got it. You know what I'm saying? Partners of mine. You know what I'm saying? Even my boy Fat Boy Taylor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Ain't doing too much, but you know what I'm saying, supporting me. You know what I'm saying, and getting they things in order. You know what I'm saying? I'm still moving as a unit. Most people that I have in my life, or you know what I'm saying, been in my life, has always been 100 because I know, you're hip. I got some features and stuff like that hidden here and there.
That's right. That's right. So this new project that you're working on, tell me what it's called again, brother.
The speakers have eyes.
How many songs we got on that?
We talking about 6. It was 5, but I was like, it's gonna be a bonus. Go slide it on there because I wanted them to hear it. It's very loving. It's very heartbreaking, and it's encouraging too.
You did something special. You did something special. You gave me a performance, and we've never done that before. Is that song going to be on this project?
Yes,
Okay.
that song is personally one of my favorites. No Limit out the bunch, but I love them all. You know what I'm saying? I'm considering which visuals. Actually, The Weeknd is another joint. If you want me to, you know what I'm saying, let y'all get a piece of that on the way out of there, you can phase it in. Let them check it out too.
Okay.
But
okay.
it's
It's
the
called The
vibes.
Weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not but it's just Weekend.
Okay, got
Yeah.
you. Where do you get inspiration now? Are you listening to anybody right now on the radio, or are you kind of in your own box and saying, "I'm doing me right now"?
I'm subscribed to Apple Music, and I'm
Okay.
subscribed to Spotify, which I got platforms, D Wood on there, and
We
you
know that.
You
We know
understand me? So, and you can go there and check out the streams, but I live there. I check out the Stevies. I check out the old Marvins. I check
Okay.
out the OJs.
Okay.
Some of those bands that people don't forget that original, that groove that people try to produce now. You got to find it and get in the middle of that thing and know how to part it and sit right there in it. You know what I mean? It takes art to do that shit.
So the Stevies to the Little Waynes that are out right now. How do you diversify that? Like how do you listen to all of that, or do you just listen to the old school, not even really listening to this new school
I
rap?
just want to listen to the greats, and then I listen to the hit songs, and I may listen to a few deeper songs going into, there's a few favorites of mine. You got classics out there, of course. You got the big dogs, the names, you know what I'm saying, that needs no promotion. They know who they is.
Yeah.
But I stay focused on the hits.
Any underground artists that you're listening to at all?
Underground right now, it's me. I listen to me and them.
Okay, and them, me and them. That's
It's
a
crazy,
fucking great
man, but
answer. That's a
it's-
fucking great answer.
But man, I respect everybody that's doing their thing, and it's
Yeah.
something that catches my ear. It's like official, and I put that out there sometimes. Like there's friends of mine that I follow. Of course, you and I had a relationship,
Yeah.
beyond just this meeting.
You do social media? You fucking with social media?
Most definitely. D.Wood Music 23 on Instagram. And you can find me on that on all platforms.
What
Producers who got hot beats need somebody to make them drinks masterpieces and put them in a frame. Send them to my email. You know what I'm saying? I need music all day long.
We got TikTok, we got Snapchat, we got Facebook, we got Instagram, we got Twitter, we got Twitter.
All them. I'm on the D.Wood Music. You
Which
know
one
what
are you fucking with though? Like which one are if somebody was to
Instagram,
inbox you, you can actually answer
Twitter,
somebody back.
You know what I'm saying? YouTube, everything, all platforms, even Spotify. You can put a like on there.
And you
know
gonna
what I'm
answer
saying?
back?
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, if I could find out, you know, there's algorithms that you can purchase, and you know, hello, how you doing today, Johnny? Thank you for listening. I'll tell you that way. Hey, hold on, pause his music. Hello, Johnny. Thanks for listening. You want to hear the new one? Here's it go. You know, like I don't care. I'll go right direct.
Are you signed to a label? Or are you independent? Do you get to see your algorithms?
Independent. Shout out to the independent artists out there struggling, because you know what those bills and those fees add up to. If you giving your heart out and really putting that time and effort you really want to do. Hey, listen, man, I salute you.
Do you see any like different countries or anybody listening to you like kind of tripping like, oh shit, I didn't know my music got to fucking New Zealand or some shit?
Man, technology is so crazy. They got these, you know, apps. They tell you exactly where they coming from, man. And, and you know, shout out to I released these singles through United Masters.
Okay.
They've been excellent, you know what I'm saying, so far as, you know, releasing my music, as well as you know, new avenues I'm thinking about releasing on this The Speaks Have Eyes. Distribution is huge. You know, promotion is huge, marketing is huge. When you're talking about independent, you know what I'm saying, we'll maybe we can have a discussion further on that. I don't know how much longer we have, but we have a whole, well, you know.
How is it working with United Masters? Because I've heard Chance the Rapper talk about them. I've heard big names talk about them. I've heard independent artists talk about them.
It's decent, but you know, we got other platforms out there too. Respect to those big names, but I'm about those ones, the ones that put your music out there and not just put you on the same list as everybody else to say, hey, you're special. Let me put you in, you know, and they do that at United Masters. I've had Blessings. The song Blessings was huge, presented through them to the NBA.
That broke 1 million streams, huh?
4 million.
4
you know,
million
because it came throughout YouTube, Facebook, you know, Facebook. Yeah, but it's cool. I like the notoriety. I got some feedback from a lot of fans.
When you wake up and you see something like this happening, the fucking Lakers just won the championship, and
Love
you're
it. Go
fucking,
Lakers Nation. What's happening?
And you see your fucking song playing on that. Do you like pinch yourself for a second? Do you call your mom? Do you like text your wife? Like what's the first thing D Wood does when his fucking song is on the NBA, on the championship?
Man, well, I'm truly independent artist, and I'm an independent person too. So those rewards, I know I clap, and you know, I wish I could pat myself on the back. I just keep chucking ahead. You know what I'm saying? I don't really celebrate too much until I can, you know, bring a ribbon home to my mother and let her smile, you know, smile and appreciate that. Put that on your, you know what I'm saying,
what
little
The
fireplace.
first reaction was light up a blunt? Oh, what's the first reaction?
I mean, we need more, man. We got to keep going. Like, I was thinking about putting the number 0 on the back of the merch. You know what I'm saying? The D Wood merch coming from The Speaker Has Eyes.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about doing that, but I don't know. You know
got
what I'm
a
saying?
website
Oh,
for
no,
this?
0 on the back, because you always got to work like you in last place.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
You know what I mean? You can put 1, 23, all that. No, 0, man. I ain't
still
got
grinding.
it.
You know, I'm still grinding over here. You know what I'm saying? So what motivates you to do music? Is it like I said, is it a daily function that you wake up and you have the motivation to do it, or you come up with these thoughts? Are they like movie thoughts, scripts that are like, this is kind of what's happening? Is it something that happens in your life? Are some of these pieces of your life, or are they fiction, nonfiction? You know what I'm saying? Like,
a lot of real life. Nothing fictional can really create. I tried to write a movie script. I'm currently doing, and as much as you want to make it fictional, you know, you got to come with some realness to really be the backbone. I feel, and that's huge with music. You know, you can't paint with anybody else's picture.
Yeah.
So it got to come from the heart and be genuine. You know what I mean? And that was what gets across to the listener somehow magically. You know, it works. You know, and they pick it up and boom, that's all you need. Opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Boom. So I like to ask a couple random questions, you know what I'm saying, just to keep the mind moving.
Come
keep
with
people
them.
thinking, you know what I'm saying, whoa, what's that mean? What's that mean? Left or right?
Right.
Red or blue?
Blue.
Up or down?
Up.
Big or small?
Big time.
Okay, there you go. That was it.
Yeah,
Smooth.
yeah, for sure, man. You know, hey, we was freestyle. You might as well. You want to go old school? Come on, yeah, I got.
Did you start in the room in the high school doing the beatbox thing and stuff like that?
Yeah, I was killing it, man. In high school, man, I used to love band like I love basketball.
Was you
feel
in
me?
band in high school?
Yeah. You know, all we did was jam. We get together. I don't know. You know, I don't even want to make up no names. Just random people, man. I moved a lot too. You know what I'm
instrument
saying?
you playing in band in high school?
Drums. You know what I'm saying? Give me the sticks, man. Yeah, I'm nice with them.
The do on the side.
Yeah. No, everything. That's the bass drum. Give me the snare, and then you got the whole drum set.
I'm thinking of marching band.
Yeah, you got to march with it too.
So are you in the marching band or are you in the band?
Marching band was the band.
Marching band is the band.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the joint. Oh, most definitely. I started. The first band I really recognized was Sarah Scott Middle School in Milwaukee. I lived in Milwaukee a little bit time.
Oh shit.
When I was young too. Shout out to Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Bucks, you know what I'm saying? I understand they doing some damage in these sports too. You know what I'm saying? But
you follow sports?
Well, most definitely basketball is number one.
Basketball's number one.
You know, and I play it as well. You know, I teach lessons. I do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? My boys know what it is. No bull.
So 2020 was a crazy year for basketball and a lot of basketball fans. I mean, we lost a great. We lost Kobe Bryant.
Huge, man. That's why I felt like it was special with the Lakers choice of using blessings, you know what I'm saying, to celebrate, and I'm sure that Kobe would wanted that too. Nothing but blessings, man. Throughout the tragedy, throughout it all, you know what I'm saying. You know, stand tall for him, keep it strong.
You being a Chicago fan, did that hit you at all? Did you kind of take respect and fall back like, damn, that was Kobe, man? Or how did you take that? Or were you kind of like,
man? I said Kobe lived his dream. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to be Mike. He actually got to be like Mike, you know what I'm saying, lived his dream and get the chips, enjoy, you know, the Hall of Fame, he got it all.
Right.
It's just that time got cut short. You know?
Right. Everything happens for a reason, man. What I like to do is I like to get the artist in here and I like to put a little pressure on them. You know what I'm saying? We put a little pressure on you. 6 to 8 months, I want you to create a goal, and I want you to kick ass on that goal. So give me a goal that you want to create in the next 6 to 8 months. Write a script. Write a script for the movie that you've been working on.
Nah, just write a script. I want to just have that pen working for that just as well as my music, because I have a lot of time to create. My mind doesn't just sit down and relax. I mean, as much as I like gaming, you know what I'm saying, as much as I like, you know what I'm saying, sports, I got to understand this is a craft, and I focus on music more so and sharpen that pen and dial that in more so than a lot of other things.
When you think of script, are you thinking like a television show, or are you thinking like a script for a video that you're shooting, or what kind of script are you thinking of?
Man, it's realistic situations. You know what I'm saying?
A movie, like a sitcom? Like, I don't understand.
No, just autobiographical type things. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Stuff that I've witnessed, stuff that I've been a part of. You know, my life has been, you know, a mixture of good and bad. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted that one texture of paint. I like that I'm, you know, rough in certain areas and smooth in others.
Are you down to do an autobiography?
That's what I'm actually presenting. I feel like, you know, so at the end of the day, it's more information on how I grew up and, you know, how the funk got into me. Because if you listen to my music, man, it doesn't just come out of just thin air. I really put my passion in it. There's times when my eyes swelled up with tears, you know what I'm saying? Because it meant that much to me, and music should.
Right, it should. Autobiography is going to be a little deep, man. You gonna get into some of your everything on the autobiography or something like that?
Yeah, man. Especially if you have the time and you have the energy. You know what I'm saying? I have more than just music to present. You know what I'm saying? I have ideas, just like I'm sure other people do, and you know that this is what this platform is for. And I appreciate you for inviting me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Huge fan of the show, man. Keep it going.
Yeah,
you know
man,
what I mean?
the fuck we do over here. You've ever written scripts or music or anything for anybody else?
Most definitely. I have a whole album that I did for another guy. You know what I'm saying? They're still cool with me. You know what I'm saying? I have a whole nother album with a close friend of mine as well. You know, but you know, there's times that I took a backseat of music because I was going through actual real life stuff, and they were singing about my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what made these music so authentic and hot. I felt, you know what I'm saying? Plus they were good vocally too as well. But, you know, anybody looking for hot tunes, I do have a couple things that may be too high out of my octave
Right.
that I do like to write for people, and will express to them thoroughly how I want it to go.
So when you are writing for somebody, are you there with them in the studio to make sure they get the cadence and the tone and the
Females and males.
Are you in there trying to work with them to get it right, or is this something that you send to them and you just hope that they're going to get it right and send back? How does that work?
I most definitely present it out to the world, and they hit me. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like to interact. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I say good morning on my Instagrams.
No. So when you're writing for another artist, when you're
Yeah.
writing a song for another artist,
Yeah.
is it something that you're going to be in the studio working with them on that song, or is this something that you're going to send them and they're going to do on themselves and send it back to you so you can listen to the song and be like, that's right or that's wrong?
Well, I mean, they're comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I'm down for the, you know what I'm saying, sit down and show you right then, you know, firsthand. But a lot of people do it over. They use it and they copy it. You know what I mean? It's easy. You know what I mean? If you unless you're doing like a whole different harmony and different styles, they see things different. And you know, if you don't want your song changed, I don't know about all that, but you know, however you like to rock, you know what I'm saying? Let them be comfortable if they're getting their heart out on it. You know what I'm saying?
I've never ghostwritten for anybody, so I've always like wondered how that would be ghostwriting for somebody and how they would deliver that.
You got to step in the backstage and let them be in the light. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people can't do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be
that.
Yeah,
shit.
but you know, whatever you like, man.
Yeah.
It's most definitely a vibe for people to get off your music, man. You like, oh man, I made a hot joint. I ain't even got to do nothing. Look at
Right, that's crazy. So, okay, so Catch-22, trick question on that.
And they got to do the song and dance performance, you know. But if you love doing it, you know, I love to get people like.
How do you detach yourself from that song that you wrote? That's yours. That's now you're not singing it. How do you detach yourself?
Man, I'm telling you, I had somebody sing this song that I wrote I was going through a hard time, and they related it to their hard time, and he took it to a whole nother level.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So it kind of meshed.
Right.
And made it even more powerful. So you're dealing with somebody with true emotions, and you know you can bring it out of them, and I can bring it out of anybody.
Right.
I feel like I work with because I'm, you know what I mean, personable.
Right.
So anything you like, you know what I'm saying, get the artist comfortable and let them rock. You know what I'm saying, and you be straight. But let me rock. D Wood on all platforms.
D Wood.
On top of the ghostwriting, I want you to know I'm in the groove with. I got some sexy stuff coming. I got some for you ladies.
Hello.
Hey, I got some rough stuff coming for you fellas. Be like, oh, where the bars at, Wood? I got you for them, my boys. You know,
when's
and
the
people
date?
across the world.
The date of this album? When's that coming?
Across the whole country, man. Midwest to the South. Let me shout out everybody out here, man. South, man. I got people down there. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Florida, Alabama, Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? New Orleans, Baton Rouge. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that Midwest. That's where I'm from. Chicago, Ohio. You know, Milwaukee. I've been there. I lived in Denver for a quick year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Aurora out there. Shout out to my Uncle Reg.
I'm trying to pin you down and get this question, man. When's this album coming out? Give me a day.
Oh well, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to put that out there in the atmosphere.
I got to.
Because
this is my job.
There's a top secret thing I'm doing with this, and I want it to be, you know what I'm saying. Let me stop BSing. Look, I gotta get the master.
July? Are we talking?
I gotta get the master. Once the master is done, everything's mixed. I just gotta get the master. And once the master is done, and that's talking about a couple of days. You know, after then, you know, we'll see what the atmosphere feeling like. I gotta. You know what I'm saying? Put some visuals together. Right. Some nice little art. Right. And present it to the world. You know how the whole thing goes. Promotion.
Right.
It's coming out probably 3 weeks from now, something like that.
Something like that.
So
maybe a 420 date.
I might have a date for you here. I don't know.
No. Okay, gotcha. All right.
No. I mean,
couldn't get it.
Hey, what's this? What's this date? You said 420 date?
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe, huh?
Look, matter of fact, let's put one of the. Hey, we still got.
You know what I'm saying? Look,
yeah,
got a bunch of tree and nobody twisting up.
It's 420. If this is gonna be 420, it got to be.
Yeah. So, what is your main platform that you're consistently on?
My main platform is Spotify.
No. God damn it! On the motherfucking
Apple Music,
the social media, man.
YouTube.
On the social media. Like you on Instagram? Are you getting up and checking your Instagram before your Facebook? Which one's going first? Instagram or Facebook?
I most definitely go to Spotify artists and see how many people listening to my music.
That's right. He said, I'm actually going straight to the algorithms and figuring the shit out.
Yeah, I know. You know, I'm saying what's going on. There's
Yeah.
apps on there that help you look and see where your audience is directed, and playlists that you're presentable for.
Yeah.
You know, as an independent artist, you want to pitch your songs and albums out. As a new artist, I would say this too: drop singles. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Build a fan base up, then drop. You know what I'm saying? Mixtapes and all that stuff.
If you could give yourself 3 words of advice that you know now that you didn't know then, what would it be? Obviously, the singles, I'll take that as 1, so give me 2 more.
Stop drinking in the studio so much.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one.
Slurred words.
I like that one.
Your thoughts is all enraged.
Right? I like that one.
You know what I'm saying? You get charged that word to God.
Hey, you still getting charged for the time, goddammit. You still getting charged for that time.
Knowing that you were. That just brought back memories right there. And you saying that. You was charging for time. We over there shooting dice.
Yeah.
You enjoy, like, go ahead.
Hey.
You spilled that drink, that's $5.
That's another 5.
Shout out to Santo.
So okay, what's the third thing?
Shout out to my boy, you got it.
What's the third thing that you would give yourself a little game?
Oh, third thing?
Third thing.
Oh, you know, most definitely have safe sex and pick the right ones, because a lot of these emotions and trials and tribulations you go through,
Right.
it's because they forced in your life. If you can walk away from problems, that'll be easy.
Hello.
A lot of these problems are permanent in your life. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with them, and they draw emotions from you.
Hello. How do you ever get emotional doing your music? I know you said some tears and stuff like that. Is that
Most definitely. When I wrote Blessings, I cried because I knew it was nothing but God. You know what I'm saying? Helping me to stay strong in my faith and continue to write and continue to be creative, as well as, you know, opinionated and not be tainted by this world and its ups and downs, and still be you got to still be a kid at heart.
You've been real level headed and a little bit clear minded the last year or two that I've noticed. Is that from not drinking, or what is that?
Man, it's from focusing on the right things, man. When you realize what the right things is, you know, the right songs come to you.
Right.
You know, the right vibes.
Right.
You know, it ain't about drinking. What you put in your body, you know, you gotta whatever you put in your body, you gotta burn it out. I don't know what people put in their body, but everything I put in my body, I gotta burn it out.
You up at 6 a.m. running miles and shit.
Man, I'm pretty athletic, but you know, I'm trying to do what I can to keep it, you know what I'm saying, healthy. You know what I'm saying? It's all about longevity and
What
about, you know what I'm saying, staying fit for your peoples, you know what I'm saying? Survive, man. Take care of your baby girls and baby boys and all that. If you ain't got none, strive to get them. You know what I'm saying? They're a beautiful thing.
Right.
Once you get to love them. You have a little boy, you know what I'm talking about.
Sir,
Shout
yes,
out.
sir. Yes, sir.
Shout out.
Kamani.
Yeah, Kamani. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So what? How do you get the motivation to run at 6 o'clock in the morning? Is that something that comes from the military and you just got fucking used to that, or is that something that you wake up and you're pushed to do that shit? Because I couldn't do that. I could probably do that once a week and then be like, I'm cool.
I mean, yeah, hey, bring it back to me one more time. You lost me.
Okay, so
I was thinking that was one hell of a shot. We was playing that game. It was right there, didn't it go? And
I'm saying the air hockey. No, what I was saying was, how do you stay motivated on even your fitness world and getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and running miles and shit? Because like, it's hard for me to wake up at 10 o'clock in the morning and start
my
streaming.
Uncle Reggie, man. This guy's an athlete. He had it in his blood. Somehow sprinkled into me. You know what I'm saying? I got a little drive in me that makes me want to go get it, and I don't want to sit up there and fest on things. I want to burn it out and plot to go get it and have the energy to go get it when I need to go get it.
You play these sports growing up, like high school or anything like that?
Yeah, I played basketball and football. You know what I'm saying?
On the team?
Yeah, on the team. But, you know, I was in and out of schools because of behavior problems.
Gotcha.
You know, but it was most definitely a focusing time. Like the father I was telling about earlier, my mother and him actually split up, and she had to do her thing. He did his, and so yeah, that was a huge part of mine. And you know, it was me and my sister. Shout out to my sister Nikki. we got a love and hate relationship. She can shoot me tomorrow. I still love her next week. You know what I mean?
Right. So our generation,
Never shoot me. Yeah, please don't shoot me. I'm a lover. You know what I'm saying?
our generation has a lot of gang banging in it. You know what I'm saying? Has a lot of street mentality in it and
Yeah,
stuff
it's
like that.
huge, man.
Did you ever bump your head on that growing up or anything like that? Or were you
Man,
able to?
for
not-
sure, man.
not?
There's notorious gangs from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Names need not be dropped. You know what I mean? You know what it is, but not with me. It's a positive vibe.
How are you able to avoid that?
I kind of focus on music and focus on my friend as friends and not just their gangs. You know, I got people from all different.
Did you have
you know,
friends that ended
codes
up
and-
going into the gang world and you seeing that and being like, that's not for me?
Yeah, I have partners doing life in jail, man, for bad things, bro. You know, I'll go into detail with those things, but that's their cases. That's over with. They
Right.
It's a wrap. My partner and I went to kindergarten with. You know, got 3 life sentences. You know what I'm saying? It's huge, man. Shout out to Nate, man. But you know, he'll never see the light of day. But
So
pray, you know what I'm saying? Things happen, but you know.
did when you see this happening to your friends and shit like this, does this kind of dwell on back and you go, okay, these are mistakes I don't want to make as a human and not want to do myself, or do you still see people bumping their head? Because I got homies that bump their head 2 or 3 times. They come right out of jail, they go right back into jail, they come right back out of jail, they go right back into jail.
I see them when they do and when they don't. You know what I'm saying? And they hit my line, they ask for advice or whatever, or come through, you know, sip something, you know, smoke something, relax, you know what I'm saying, chop it up, and people refocus and get, you know, ideas brewing. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, you know, thinking beyond outside the box. How can you get outside that anger? You know what I'm saying? You might be at your mom's. You might need to get this crib. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Everybody ain't getting home loans. You know what I mean? But it's
Right.
and this loan, but it's really about your hustle too. You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to, no more.
If there's a message that you can get across with this album that you're putting out, what is the message?
The speakers have eyes is thank you. The attention that I'm getting, one, or when I get high sometimes, the bubbles on the speaker, the circles, they look like eyes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And they vibrate, and if you really into the music and zone out, whatever you do, man, do it carefully. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to D Wood, that's more of a kickback. And I, you know what I'm saying, put that liquor down when y'all pushing it. Most definitely.
So is it going to be babies being made to this album, or is it going to be some weed being smoked to this album, or what's going on with this album?
Man, I hope some positive energy. Somebody says good morning.
Okay.
Smiles
Gotcha.
and high five. Hey, like them J's you got
You
on,
heard that
man.
fucking D Wood? Hell yeah. God.
Hey, look, you listening to him too? Oh, come on, that's cool. Look, crazy thing. I'm playing the game right. I like Call of Duty. Shout out Call of Duty. You know
You
what
feel
it
me?
is.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm playing the game and there's a little kid. I don't know how old he is, and he's on the mic. He's just like, I'm like, yeah, I do music. My name D Wood. I said my song Blessings. He's like, no, for real, you're D Wood? I said, yeah, bro. He said, yeah, I got you in my playlist right now.
Damn.
That made me feel
Like this.
Nah, it made me feel like, baby. That made me feel like, baby, you won't believe this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Was that one of the coolest feelings of this shit that you've done?
Ah,
Was that cooler than seeing the blessings on the championship?
no,
shit?
that was seeing blessings was major. I no, don't let me downplay that. From that, opportunities came. I got my movie and I got my a movie coming out right now called Base 2. I'm on the soundtrack. Actual music
Dope.
was Doing Too Much, and I'm not sure of the other one, but Base 2 on Amazon Prime. Shout out Amazon
hard.
Prime.
That's hard. Is that another opportunity through United Masters, or is this something?
Nah,
that
this
you
is
went
something that somebody reached out for me,
Dope.
having my music out there. I
Dope.
get East Coast love. I get a lot of love from the West Coast for sure. LA, San
Right.
Diego, of course, where we are. You know what I'm saying? But I love shout out Oceanside, California. We out here. You know what I'm saying? For whoever we tag, we want them to know that it's not where you're from. It's the culture that you create around you and who your environment is. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So, keep it real, man. You ain't gotta worry about no fake stuff being around you, bro.
That's right. That's right. So I want to close out and have you. You want to shout out anybody? Anybody you want to shout out to? Anybody say hey, hi?
I'll say hi to, of course, everybody I miss, you know what I'm saying, throughout the interview, because, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I want to shout out the merch for sure dropping on The Speakers Have Eyes. I want to shout out, you know what I'm saying?
We got a website?
We most definitely got D.Wood Music 23 on all platforms.
Okay.
We talking about Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Everything's link connected. You know how that works. Technology is wonderful.
Hello.
And if you have any problems, DM me. I take DMs. I take, messages.
Cash App.
Most definitely donate to the cause if you want to. If you want to see something fast forward or that flight get, get me to the studio. Most definitely we can line that up.
That's right.
And make it happen because I'm all about producing and getting the word out there. Good music is it. James Brown, shout out James Brown, shout out Michael Jackson, shout out to all the greats I listen to, man. But it's the funk that's in that. You know what I mean? You got to find it, and that's where you find your hit songs.
There you go, man. Well, shit, I greatly appreciate your time. I appreciate your grind. I appreciate your shine. And 6 to 8 months, man, we're gonna. What was the goal? The goal was
6 to 8 months was finish the script, and most definitely
how many
integrate
pages?
that. Oh, we talking about paperback or hardback?
I mean, we gotta think of if we create a goal, we writing this motherfucker on a piece of paper tonight, and we're gonna create. I want a 5-page script.
You know what'll be dope? If we start tonight, I put the first signature on the wall. You know what I'm saying, and make it official. and had a whole wall tatted up
on the wall. But all right, man. Well, shit, I'm gonna look forward to the script in 6 to 8 months.
We're gonna make it happen.
I want to
all
see
the artists
it.
out there that's struggling. Let me know.
You know what I'm saying? I want to see at least 1 page of the script in 6 to 8 months.
I give y'all the real plug, man. Watch out for these fake promo guys.
That's a true story, though.
For real, man. Hey, you could talk about a whole hour of that. Huh? Talk to me. D-Wood on all platforms.
Boom. D.Wood 23, right?
Yeah, on Instagram, but on YouTube, Spotify. Just D-Wood. I got my new single out right now. That's out. Superman.
Hello.
Friend. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff is going to be available, or it's available right now. Go check me out.
Boom.
It's smoking and playlist me. Put your friends on me. Ain't
There
no
it is.
cussing. Ain't no cussing unless you go into the joint say explicit. You may have a damn on there or something.
This interview probably gonna have more cuss words than this whole album. I ain't gonna bullshit you.
The vibes is the vibes.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate your time, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.